Hello, not so abandoned pirate keep tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Might Magic 8 with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we cleared the normal stronghold, and we realized that there's still a lot more. There's quite a few more pirates to kill. So we're gonna start working through this one. If at any time you guys need to heal up, we can always just leave a Lloyd's beacon and teleport back into town. Totally cheese it. But I don't think we're in any dire situation here. We still got more than half of our spell points. I'm just sort of rebuffing just in case. But I think we're fine. So yeah, this is the abandoned pirate keep. We've really only done a little bit and this little bit here. So there may be lots left to do, or there may be very little. Well, I don't know. Split the episode up at least, just in case there's lots left to do. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with our team's progression here. Well, I know there's a monster here, so it's this guy. I should be trying to pay attention for, you know, named guys that have real names. Those ones did a fair bit of damage. You know, these things are pretty strong. We can't reanimate those? Maybe you can't reanimate spellcasters. Reanimate these guys. Spellcasters might be too overpowered if you can reanimate them. Now these guys, I believe, are even stronger than the blue ones. Oh, everyone's gotten weak again. Man, we've been just fighting for so long, everyone's all tired. Luckily, Tashi has the spell to fix that. Everyone, back on your feet. Hey. Good work, buddy. I wonder if the mages can, like, cast a spell on your reanimations or something. It'd be kind of funny. I don't really care about reanimating them, to be honest. Pretty much garbage. No thanks. Little storerooms don't really have anything good in them. Okay, there's gonna be quite a few monsters here. Up. Well, you know how this works. Just gonna throw a rock at you. And
I've never seen one.
Fire breath. Oh, kill them all. Those guys are a little bit too close. Oh, they're just ogres. Nothing to really stress out about. Treasure? Cannonball of domination. Alright, I'm pretty sure I know what to do with this. Cannon design. We can even read about what to do with it. We really were quite close to the end of this dungeon, I guess. Fancy looking leather armor. Fancy looking swords. We're getting lots of these minotaur pole axes.
No room.
Sorry, there's no room.
We're pretty much out of inventory space, apparently.
It won't fit.
A lot of this is garbage.
Sorry, no more room.
I could throw away a lot of those swords.
There's no room.
Let's just make some space. Yeah, I thought there'd be some more stuff in there. Wait a second, what is this? Mercury, yeah. These aren't that good. Actually, it might be one of the better... might be one of the better ranged weapons. Just excuse me for a second while I get rid of some junk. It may actually be faster to do this via Lloyd's beaconing back to a shop and then just send them all for jump change. Okay, we got a bunch of space. Make some more here. All these really shoddy looking swords are things we pick up from corpses. And honestly, we don't need them. We don't need half the stuff we pick up, but I carry it anyway. Alright.
I don't know.
Most of the dumb-looking weapons are dealt with. We will take that with us. I don't think I'm going to worry about those. Okay. Another diamond. Bunch of money. vampire cloaks. I don't think any of this is too important. Just in case there's something really big in here. Yeah, now there's no excuses for not getting it. Okay. So I think we're pretty much done this dungeon. This dungeon is done. Let's just make sure this guy's dead. I wonder if you get experience for reanimating them and killing them again. That would be not really fair. You know what we should do to finish this off? There's probably going to be some monsters behind these doors. We haven't used Hour of Power yet. Power up. Now nothing can contain our strength. We don't use this very often because of the haste effect and the weakness. But when we do, we kill everything and everything's dead. Good work. Alright. What? There we go. It's pretty dumb. It's a cool looking shield, but it's not very good. That's pretty good. I think I've actually got ID Monster 22. As much as that's a pretty good buff, it's not enough. Dark Knight. Looks like all of this loot went to the same chest. It probably was supposed to be split up under those two chests, but some sort of chest ID got messed up. Are you picking up all these useless scrolls? Yeah, we're gonna have to spend a lot of time cleaning up our inventory. But I think this pretty much covers this dungeon. Also, we're supposed to read this. Finally, after years of failure, we've had a successful test fire of the cannonball of Dominion. Not only did the cannon not explode, the shot produced the expected. The wide area of fury destruction. Not furry destruction, fury. Now the challenge is to develop a suitable ship mounting for the experimental cannon. Okay. One shot will sink entire fleets. Sounds pretty awesome, right? I'm pretty sure we're done this dungeon, which means we can actually progress the main quest, and then we can spend a bunch of time getting levels up and doing all kinds of town stuff. Alright, town portal, Deckard Island. You remember that there's this pirate ship just outside of town? We could probably just go fly by it. I've noticed this guy since the very beginning of the game. There's cannons around here. Some of them are pointed at nothing. Most of them. Actually, basically all of them are pointed at nothing. Ever since the very first time I loaded this game up, I noticed one of them is pointing at a ship. Apparently, pretty good at missing that barrel. Seriously? Isn't there usually a ship over there? I'm not, like, going crazy here, right? There's usually a ship that you can shoot. There's also one of these boys that's different, too. I haven't really done that part yet. Well, okay, this is a little bit different. Apparently the pirate fleet... I think it was this one, actually, used to point right at... I'm like 90% sure that there's usually a pirate ship right here that you shoot at. Ah, that's the one. No? Oh, something happened. That's why I saved it. Something happens...
Scratch. Ow.
Something's supposed to happen with that boy. And I don't know what it is. Oh well. I remember reading something about that one. But really, we're supposed to be shooting this cannonball at something. Maybe we're supposed to go talk to the guys in Ravenshore first. Maybe they're the ones, but I'm I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to go blow that ship up that's not there anymore with that. Unless it's here now, but it doesn't seem to make sense. Alright, sorry guys, I'm just a little bit confused. I thought I knew what I was doing, but... yeah, the point is we have to sink the Ragnan fleet. I now have the tool to sink the Ragnan fleet, but the fleet itself has, like, disappeared. It's not here. They attacked here, but their fleet is not here at the moment. Very strange. Very peculiar. Are we just reloading the area? Pretty sure this is the one normally. Well, I'll be. The fleet has just left. I don't think it's supposed to work that way, though. That's our ship. Could have been here. This is probably the one. Well, it's either north or south. I always forget. But either way, this is not good. This is quite bad, in fact. So what do we do? That is the question. Well, I mean, we got lots of inventory and skill management, but I wanted to actually finish this before. Just checking out some of this stuff. Did the stronghold. That's how we snuck into Ragna for the first time. Now we can just town portal there, of course. We haven't really looked around this town a whole lot. Let's just temple it up quick.
I'm sure we could fix you up.
Thanks.
Good luck.
I appreciate that. So, I mean, we haven't really looked around. I'm pretty sure these were both just towers that linked up underneath to the stronghold. And then this was the abandoned stronghold that was where we found the cannonball. So, I mean, there's more to do. I didn't want to deal with this right now, right? Like, it's pretty effective. I wouldn't say it's super effective per se, but it is quite effective. Those Regnan Archmages are pretty strong. Pretty sturdy more than anything. That dealt with it.
I wish I knew.
Point is, I could clear up quite a lot of pirates. And then every now and then we find a treasure chest.
That was
Pretty sure I had Christina selected open that, but if you get hit, it like switches to the next person. It's kind of annoying. But I mean, I don't think we're going to find anything terribly amazing in these. So there's no need to really stress about it. It's just sort of killing these girls and guys for XPs. And XPs are good and all, but like, I guess we can see what this is. It's probably something. It is. Faint smell of brimstone. Old Lobe's cave? I don't know what that is. Have you heard anything about Old Lobe before? By the way, we have someone nearly dead. There we go. Look how much that heal spell actually heals now. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, everyone's weak again. Why are we getting weak so often? It must be like lack of sleep, and then cure weakness only lasts for like an hour or a couple hours. I guess we'll have a break pretty soon. You guys can have a proper snooze. Okay, well that's the cave. Enter the cave. Enter the dragon. We'll just ignore most of these people. There's another building of some sort. Alright, that was the abandoned pirate keep. We did that. Let's go see what this is. This is Pirate Paul. So he knows Dread Pirate Stanley, the hero of moment around here, yada yada yada. So I'm pretty sure the treasure we found in Rampage Roaming is supposed to be his. Someone in the comments told me that. Oh, so this is like another little town. Looks like there's no like civilians here, so we can probably let loose. Actually, hold on. We're getting pummeled. Wow. I was a little bit more surrounded than I gave them credit. Wow, we know how to deal with that.
I don't know.
Well, we'll be fine. There is quite a lot of them.
Ow! I got it!
I don't know.
Good work, Galleon.
I don't know.
Okay, we took out like most
know.
of them just like that.
I don't know. I've never seen one.
Let's just go back to this.
Wait,
It's the ranged attacks. Okay, hold on, hold on. We still have our protections on. There's just so much range that you just get pummeled really, really fast if I go out of turn-based mode here.
I wish.
Have yourself a rock. Okay. Yeah, there's still a lot back there. Well, at this point... there's nothing stopping me from using meteor showers, right? You know what else? Let's bring out some friends. We could bring out will-o-wisps now.
I don't know.
Even stronger than the old ones that we used to be able to bring.
Fixed.
Oh, wow.
No room.
Uh-oh.
There's no room.
No room. Fixed.
There's no room.
Wow, you're just gonna not have a staff for a while there, Alias. We'll get that fixed eventually.
Wait,
Seems pretty effective. There's a lot of guys far away. Meteor shower failed there for some reason. Maybe they're out of range.
I wish I knew. I don't know.
I need to get... I really wish I had Incinerate. It's a good spell for this kind of point. So is that... whatever that was
I
called.
wish I knew.
Alright. You know, let's bring out some more of these things. Let's have some more summons helping us out. We can have quite a few. Isn't it 5 of these things? I don't know what the limit is on reanimates. There may not even be a limit. There you go. You guys cover us, basically. Actually, I like the idea of having all our little minions running around saving us. That's, I mean, these things are pretty tough. These little will-o-wisps. They do pretty good work. The fact that we can have 5 of them, right? That's the max. 5 will-o-wisps maxed. They're pretty strong.
A scratch.
It's all these mages. That's probably what's doing all the damage. Have a Death Blossom. Death. Have some Dragon's Breath. Have some actually Dragon's Breath. Have some Sunray. Did a lot of damage too. Have some Dark Fire. They take a... The problem with fighting these mages at range is they do have a lot of life. So you have to go through quite a lot of spell points to kill them. Yeah. Alright. We look pretty safe there. Let's just pick up some treasure. That's a pretty good mace. That might be better for Tashi.
No room. No space. No space. I have no more room.
Probably a way
I
to
have no
arrange
more
these.
room.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
I definitely need to sell some stuff pretty soon. Alright, well, let's see what these are. That was Paul. We talked to Paul. Jadamine Smugglers? Alright, so that was that deal with the were-rats back in Ravenshore, or something to do with that. Galleon, you're up. Probably plus some permanent stat if it's too low. Dread Pirate Stanley. Do we have to kill... We have to kill this guy. We totally have to kill this guy. One-Eye's Lair. One-Eye Willie. The legendary Stanley's rumored to have stolen hundreds of thousands of gold. Years and years ago... Pretty sure I killed Ogre Mage Sog, didn't I? Well, I mean, it's a quest. Is it did we mess it up? We must have already done it then. Because we found all that treasure, maybe that means we already finished it. Alright, well, I mean, that was a fairly tough fight. That was tougher than I was expecting. Basically. I'm gonna have some stone skin. There should be an obelisk around here somewhere, too.
Scratch.
Okay. You guys suck.
No honor.
Interrupting me. Just trying to explore around here. Let's aim a boulder at that guy. Effective?
We got it. I've never seen one.
Where did the corpse of the cool one go? There she is.
I don't
Much
know.
stronger than those little other ones. It's kind of like fighting fire archers from, what's it called? Might Magic 6. It's what this area reminds me of the most. So it's an intellect challenge, and apparently no one's smart enough to do it. Hate that. Alright, let's ignore these guys. We've got another little town here. Guess we should kill everybody before we get too excited.
I've never seen one.
You know what? Let's power it up. It's proving more difficult than I was expecting.
I don't know.
Let's meteor those guys if we can. Pretty effective.
I've never seen one.
The more of these guys that get into the range of Galleon Spear, the better. There's a few over there. Okay, we don't want to meteor ourselves, but I think that's about right. Perfect. Okay. Galleon, you know what to do? Oh, you missed! Shouldn't even be possible to miss.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, seems like once you've thinned them out, then it's pretty safe to just go back into the speedy mode and just kill everything. But because these are such a large group of ranged monsters, mages and crossbows, you'd want to sort of thin them out a little bit before you just jump in. Might be smart to actually fix people's
No space.
weapons and stuff as they get broken. You probably do a bit more damage that way. There are a lot of these things, though. Alright, I may have slightly underestimated the strength of the enemies in this area. I mean, like I said, this is kind of like the last area, right? The last world map area, so it does make sense that they'd be pretty strong.
Dead on.
To just think you can romp through here like nothing. It might be basically done, though. We've been in that tower. Yeah, we flew over there right at the beginning. Alright, well, let's check these houses out. Maybe do a little bit of heals. Haven't had to do much healing in a long time. Feels like we played quite a long time since we've had to actually worry about HP. Sunfish. I have no idea. Actually, there should be that trading house, right? Yeah, pirate amulets. So you can buy sunfish here. Sell amulets. I think you can get amulets in Shadowspire. Or Twilight, as it's also called. And then I think the sun-dried sunfish, I'm pretty sure that's in the Murmur Woods. So you'd have to sort of teleport around a bit to do all that. Gaudy jewelry? Gaudy? Sure, whatever. Because you don't mind the piles of corpses around your house. Are you the new recruits? Not exactly. Just take the underground passage marked on your orientation map. So that's kind of talking about how we got around, and we already figured that out randomly. It's not our fault that Jadamine subjects refused to acknowledge our rule. Did you actually send a diplomat to ask them? We're forced to collect tribute in form of booty. You guys are idiots. Apparently that well doesn't do anything either. All of your booty is not worth a whole lot now that you're all dead. Alright, well. Guess we're kind of done here. I mean, I'm not exactly happy about our lack of main quest completion. But,
Join the party. Any delicate good luck sleeping.
Let's, I mean, it's a new day, so let's go back to Dagger Wound. I'm sure there's supposed to be a pirate ship. Funny how that boy has a white dot. I'm sure there's supposed to be a pirate ship and you're supposed to shoot it. It's not supposed to be that big a deal. We got the cannonball, now we go back here and shoot the pirate ship and move on with the main quest. Sink the Ragnan fleet, that's the whole deal here. The whole meal deal. I hope I don't have to wait a year to reset this area or I'm going to be really mad. Let's just spend like a week of time via traveling. Let's travel to Ravenshore. Oops, sorry about that. Mouse got a little bit away from me there. Let's just spend a week by, sailing back to Ravenshore, and then we'll sail back instead of doing my town portals all the time. Maybe the portals are causing problems.
Come aboard! Aboard! Aboard!
Aboard, you say? Are they also taking the hobbits to Isengard, maybe?
Come aboard!
See, now you can get to Ragna automatically. That's good. You don't have to take the town portal.
It's not open.
Go to Ravage Roaming.
It's closed.
Yeah, I know.
It's closed.
Yeah, I am aware of that.
Come
Seriously.
aboard!
That's where we want to go. So we just wasted like 12, about 2 weeks of time for really no purpose other than please let me shoot that ship down. Well, I guess if it's not going to show back up, and I don't remember which side of the town it's on, but you can see it from town. You don't have to fly away. You don't have to fly around. You can see it right there. I'm afraid things are bugged, so I'm going to have to go do some research on what's going on. For now, before we wrap up, because it's only been 30 minutes, how did that get broken?
Sorry, I can't help.
Fixed.
Weird. Let's go get trained up. I was hoping to, actually, there wasn't a training shop at Ragnar, was there? I was hoping to, turn in another main quest and get a bunch more experience, but, I guess I also could have just come back here. Like, I could have spent a week training rather than a week traveling on boats.
We can train you. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Seems like we're still getting a lot of XP. We're getting lots of levels up. Can't complain about that. So, you know, oh yeah, we're gonna get body. We could do some skill training and stuff too. I'm pretty sure there's very little that can compete with Arms Master points. Because each one of these is +2 recovery, +2 attack bonus, and +2 to pure damage. The only thing we're missing out on is armor class, but it's giving everything else that 1 point here would give you, except doubled. Right? And the recovery speed, spears don't get that at all. So, 33, put a point into it. And it's 31. There is, I think, one of the things the Greyface patch has done is there used to be no minimum cap on recovery time. So you could eventually get your recovery speed back. You could get it down to basically instantaneous, which is too much. So I don't know what it is. It might be 20 or 25. Once we hit it, maybe I'll stop putting points into this. Yeah, okay, 30. It should have gone from 31 to 29. So for one, putting more points than 21 into Grandmaster, into Arms Master Grandmaster, stops. I mean, we could have put points into recovery time here, but that means the recovery time bonus is no longer applicable. So all we're getting is attack bonus and damage. Well, we're still going to get +2 to each every point. But now +1 to AC starts to be closer. It's +1 damage, +1 attack bonus. No damage from swords, but the spears add to it. It's difficult. But anyway, that covers that. I think I want... To be honest, we're not having any difficult time healing the party up. Body at 10 is enough, because we're healing really, really effectively. Maybe we just work on light magic, because that's lots of good stuff. I mean, the other spells are pretty good, like that Psychic Shock and stuff. And that hammer spell, I always forget the name of it. Flying Fist, sorry. Not Harm, not Hammer Hands. Flying Fist. That does pretty good too, but these are all pretty expensive, right? 25 spell points, 15 spell points, 25. Like, I don't know. I don't know. What does it matter at this point? Let's just a couple more points into light. 14 in light should be just ridiculous amounts of resistance, basically. That's what I'm really thinking, is get our resistances as high as we can, and that'll also make things like Day of Protection, or sorry, Day of the Gods, we did Day of Protection. That'll make the stat bonus from that even higher, like, whatever it is now, we're up to +80 per stat. You know, it's just all good. I will probably pump up body a little bit, though, next. And Christina, let's see. We could go for disarm, but like I said, I think the way the formula works, you don't need it. Chain would mostly, it would just give you, if I put 3 more points here, you would take less damage. You take 2/3 from physical instead of full, and you'd get +3 to your AC. Your recovery times would be the same. Putting points into this will give you better recovery times. You're actually pretty close to the minimum, same as Galleon, actually. Not that far off. But I think, you know, even though we don't have Earth Grandmaster, we can't get it, I think having level 10 here would be pretty awesome, because it would affect your rock magic, and your rock magic is good. It's also fairly easy to get to level 10. I wish I had a good dagger, because that triple damage on crits is really nice. This would just let you attack faster. This would also let you attack faster. Arms Master is lower though, so it's easier. And we could get up to +12 combination between sword Dagger and Arms Master if we ever give you both. Tell you what, put a couple points there, because it's kind of cheap the lower the level is. You don't need your spell points that bad. We'll pump up Earth a little bit so you do a little bit more damage with magic, a little bit more speed with your melee. I don't think it applies to ranged, but I mean, you're almost at the minimum attack speed anyway. Meanwhile, Alias... Oh, I keep forgetting Alchemy. Yeah, we could do that today. So what's our main attack spell here? It's really the Dark Magic. Incinerate will be nice, and we do get that +5 bonus. But the Dark Magic does more damage. Like, higher base. Also, putting more points into there could work, but I'm not going to do that. I don't really use any water magic offensively very often. We'll just pump up Dark. Get this up to like 14 or 15. At the least. And then Schminchkin, well, at this point, I guess more HP there. And then we just keep pumping your dragon attack. That gets you more ridiculous stats. Ridiculous stats and more damage per attack. I could have pumped up Schminchkin's dragon ability much earlier, but it's not like... It's not the kind of thing that's all that required. Also, I realize it's going to be difficult to even train him bodybuilding master, technically. Alright, well, let's try to clear up some inventory space, and then we'll do some skill training. And I'll probably end my session here, so I'll try to look up like what's going wrong with the main quest. Something isn't working. Okay, do we want to keep any of this? Weapons. Also, still have that key.
I have no idea.
Probably want to keep that. +11 mace is not as good as +12, so we actually do just want to sell that. You could always enchant them first to make more money, but... what do you expect? That's not a very good enchantment.
What would you like?
That bow might have been worth keeping. I should have checked it. Okay. Mostly once we got Christina's... I need to set this up.
What would you like?
What? I don't understand why he won't buy that mace. Is that like a quest mace?
No.
Usually it would say quest item. It really doesn't sound that interesting. It's 12,000
I
gold,
have
but
no idea what that is.
that's new. I don't know what the problem is with that.
No room.
Just want to make up some room in here, basically. Go sell a bunch of rings and accessories.
Selection of heirloom artifacts.
Doesn't really matter. Most of this we can just sell. I should be enchanting these, but I can buy more later. Right now I just need inventory space. We don't really need that, but I'll keep it. Okay, we got lots of space. I don't know why we couldn't sell that specifically.
I don't know.
We want to give all of the wands and stuff to her for now. ID monster +12. Oh, we actually only had +12. There you go. +17. If you can't identify it now, Schminchkin, I can't help you.
I don't know.
I think all of those Regnan wizards gave us a ton of staffs. Staves,
I
what I
don't
call
know.
them. That's quite a few.
Selection of heirloom artifacts.
Look at the money grow. Okay. That should be most of that kind of stuff. I know I've been holding on to these, taking up inventory space. Oh,
I
missed
can't
that one.
identify it.
Hard to sell artifacts, I know there. I should keep these +7 bows. They're technically better than our +5. It's just a matter of getting them enchanted with something useful.
I can't identify it.
Just sell that. I'm keeping the +12 stuff that's got no enchantment for soon. I'll probably do it off camera. I'll try to get something good. What I really like actually is of resistances, the that bonus, or something like plus arms master, plus skill, or of fire, of dark. You know, that kind of stuff's pretty awesome too. Sell that. Okay, let's just sell what we've got.
Selection of heirloom artifacts. Come back soon.
Still not 100% sure why we couldn't sell this mace.
What would you like?
Weird. Is it too expensive? Maybe because he would have to give us 12,000 gold for it? No, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, we're gonna sell some armor now.
Do come in.
I don't think I needed any of this stuff. That one I'm not sure about. It's actually got no value. It's not that good. That's pretty bad. We already have really good plate mail. We did get some really nice armor drops early on, actually. Forgot about those swords. So much stuff to sell. We could try to enchant that and get something better than 4 to 10 electric. Still haven't found like a perfect spear. We keep getting all these artifact swords is really the thing. Oh, also. Oops.
No room.
Oh, that's right. This is difficult.
There's no room. There's no room.
Hold on. We gotta get this thing repaired. Gotta get rid of all these ores. There's a lot of stuff I've been talking about doing and just not doing.
Fixed.
There you go.
There's no room.
There you go. Okay. Still a couple things to sell. Almost cleared up.
What would you like?
Alright, now, next step is skill training. Let's get everyone to what they need. We're going to borrow that cloak. It's a pretty cool looking cloak. And we are going to get that leveled up. Hope I didn't waste too much time. No! I did waste way too much time. I lost my beacons again. Ah, too much messing around between the training and the wasting time on traveling back and forth to Regna and Daggerwound. Oh, I hate it when that happens. It's so frustrating. It only takes an extra 15 days, but you shouldn't really waste any time other than training at this point. Shouldn't lose any time other than training. Just kill that dog. They're dire wolves. They're trouble. Yeah, every time I pick my hand up off my mouse, it goes a little crazy. Alright, there you go. Now, unfortunately, Schminchkin, I don't know. You're not going to be able to wear a cloak. And you would need quite a lot from rings and stuff. So I could give you that. But that's only half enough. You need 2 of those, basically. So I could give you the amulet, and I could give you the troll ring. That's plus 20. You need 10 more than that. Anything else in here? A ring of the gods would do it. I don't think we have one that will cover. So Schminchkin, you're not going to be able to get expert bodybuilding just yet. Okay. Next skill. So, oh, by the way, that did give Galleon quite a lot of extra HP. I mean, Schminchkin's got lots, but... Yeah. Okay, so, done. Basically done as much as Galleon can get trained up for the entire game. Tashi is not missing anything either. Christina is missing... No, you can't do that. So, Christina is not missing anything. Although, technically, I could get you Chain Grandmaster on Regna. Maybe. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Alias, that's the Fire Realm. We should do that before too long. We should get you your Expert, or your Master Staff. And Grandmaster Alchemy. Okay, Master Staff, Grandmaster Alchemy. Can't do that. We should get, technically, Grandmaster Identify Item. Okay, so we've got a couple things to go level up. Staff and Alchemy, I'm going to guess maybe Alvar to start. Actually, Staff is probably in the Necro place. Master Chain, Expert. Yeah, these are all elf-oriented. Perception... No, we don't need that. Identify monster. Identify item. That's one that we should technically figure out where the Grandmaster is. Just to learn it, even though I don't think we'll ever need it. Also, bounties. Vampire minions. Yeah, that'd be nice. I think you have to get the bounty, kill or actually, I don't think you even need to kill him. You just have to loot a vampire minion's corpse and return back by the end of the month. Okay, the Grandmaster Ick is in Daggerwood. Okay, we'll go pick that up soon. In fact, maybe we'll go right now. Yeah, let's go right now. Grandmaster Alchemy. Right there. Good, let's go do it. I am not quite on course, so let's recorrect. These first few buildings that we went through in our very first couple episodes. There we go. Maybe we'll do a little bit of alchemy today. Where is Grandmaster? Twilight for that one, right? I needed that one. Yeah, might as well. We're also looking for staff. Master staff at the very least. Interesting how Grandmaster Regeneration is in the Lizard Island and not the Troll Island. Considering that Trolls are the only one that could actually do that. Well, there's Grandmaster staff. We might be able to find Master staff from there. Grandmaster Identify Item! Might as well get all this stuff out of the way. I'm sure I could have picked this up a while ago, but... 6 grand. Nothing dangerous. Nothing difficult, that is to say, really. That means, actually, this ring is garbage. Because you've got 100% chance, so it doesn't really matter, basically. Let's go talk to the staff guy and find out where the master is.
Need a coat?
Also, this area has reset. So everything's back. All the barrels again. All the chests are back. I'm not going to be looting them all this time. This place does refresh the quickest. You could just permanently keep upgrading your stats if you just want to keep coming back. Grandmaster staff. Okay, we can't do that, but we should be able to do Master. Iron Sand Deserts. Okay, is that the last one? I think I've picked up most of the Masters. We can't do that. Well, that one's kind of a pain. It's kind of like how we got Water Grandmaster. We'd have to run through there. I'm going to cheese that shortly because I want to see resistances finally. And I don't want to have to bring a vampire. I think we've got basically everything, though. I don't think I'm missing much. So let's go get this in Iron Sand Desert. Oh, we're going to have to travel there by foot. I think I forgot to even leave a beacon when I went to Garrett Gorge. I'm really sloppy today. Really sloppy. Forgetting all my Lloyd's beacons. It's because I'm frustrated by that pirate ship. Okay. Gotta remember to leave a beacon. Well, this place has not reset. I could go to the Land of Fire as well while we're here. Maybe I will. I can reset all the correct locations this time for all the 5 shortcuts. So we're looking for Staff Master. First one I click. Not the first one I travel to. This is probably it. No. It's around here. There we go. 5 grand, no attributes requirement. And that gives at least a chance to stun. 7% chance to stun. I could bump it up, but that's actually not bad, right? I'd say that's pretty fair. You may not do a lot of damage with that staff, but you can actually stun things. I didn't find the obelisks at Regna yet. They're certainly around somewhere. This way. Alright, we're going to do the same thing we did with the water portal. Turn to normal speed here to be a little bit careful. At least we can teleport back out pretty quick now. We know that we can do that. The view is obscured by the shimmering waves of heat. Yeah. We'll do these properly later. Fire elementals are... That's pretty much to be expected. Alright, we are on the bottom. I'm glad we can fly. Oh, we cannot fly that high, though. Just for interest's sake. Oh, they're pretty tough. Just try not to land in the lava either. These fire noobs. Oh yeah, we fought some of them. They were pretty tough as well. 880 HP. Oh, no. Okay. Mouse went crazy. That was a bad time for that to happen. Let's try to keep everyone full health. Okay, that would be a war camp. I'm too worried about doing that. Maybe what I should have done is put regen on the weakest. Mostly going to be looking for houses. Hoping that we can find the trainer that we're looking for. This one looks like it might be harder to get around because of the not able to fly everywhere. Wow. Damage. Welcome to my sanctuary, random people. I don't care. Yada yada yada. Okay. Let's get out of here. Wow, we need to do some healing. Wow. Kind of impressed with how much damage Alias is taking there. And everyone, in fact. Okay, well, when we come back, we're going to have to be really careful in this dungeon. This plane of elementals. Wow. I mean, I got to bump up protection spell even more. Day protection. What are we at? We're at like 120 fire protection, and we're taking like a lot of damage. It's because we can't fly. We're too far up. Those nasty developers knew how to wreck my plan. Ruined me. I don't think it's fair that they make it this hard to get the Grandmaster for Water, Fire, Air, and Earth. Water Grandmaster is like super handy. Fire is still good though. for that incinerate. Hopefully one of these. Nope. Just heal up every now and then. Be fine, everybody. The healer is really good at her job. That's totally garbage. It's gonna be one of these ones, eh? You go across the entire map before you find the place you want. It's only hard the first time. Once you've done this, you know exactly where to go. It's kind of one of those gimmicky things, you know. Lots of games are like that. First time through, it's really dangerous. Second time, you know what to do. But yeah, putting trainers in a place like this, I don't know. Maybe we should start trying Armageddon clearing for these planes. I've been saving it for, you know, the end times. But maybe we should start pulling that Armageddon spam. You can only cast it 4 times a day. But supposedly, if you can clear out a spot to rest, the enemies don't actually heal up. You can't re-enter the area, but if you can rest... Dang it! North. It's definitely the fire elementals that cause the most damage. Another giant fortress. I would say the plane of fire is much more annoying than the plane of water. Yeah. Everything is ranged here. Odd looking place. I can fly a teeny tiny little bit up here. That's a castle of fire. It doesn't sound very friendly to me. Okay, well. I think this happened basically the same thing in the plane of water, didn't it? We found every other possible building but the one we wanted first. I mean, I could be firing while we're moving around. I don't know. Probably just a waste of time. It's probably better to keep the healer ready to go whenever we need her. Ah, we found it. Thank goodness. Alright, burn. Alright, burn. Teach me how to burn. Let's get out of here. Okay, so basically, yeah, that's that. I'm glad we can town portal with Grandmaster right out of enemy, right through enemies, basically. So now that we have Grandmaster, we can do permanent fire enchantments. What else? Meteor shower will be better. Fireballs, faster. But the main thing is we should be able to get a new spell that I don't think we've bought yet. So what we'll do is go to Alvar and see if we can buy it. Well, I've managed to find something to do with our time. And this is without even touching alchemy. Yeah, I know. It's about time to make some black potions. Potion crafting is more complicated now than I like. Okay, let's save.
A library of
No
magical
Inferno.
knowledge.
Or, sorry, no Incinerate.
A library
There's
of
Incinerate.
magical knowledge.
Can't
There we
wait
go.
to cast it.
So, Incinerate is cool because it is single target 1 to 15. 15 plus 1 to 15. And because specifically we get that +5 from the ring, that will be 15 points. Right? Just randomly clicking buttons again, you know how it is. So 15 points in fire effectively would be... Oh, what's 15 times 15? Because that's the number. It's 225 or something like that. Something like that. So 15 damage to 200-ish. That's pretty good. On the other hand, we are up to level 13 in dark. But let's compare 10 to 10 because that's fair. I could have bumped this one up easily as well. Toxic Cloud will do less damage per point, right? It's got a nice high minimum damage because of that 25. But even at 13, that's only a max of 150. So, it's pretty good. It costs about half as much. It costs exactly half as much. To do about half as much damage. It's actually more than half as much. Like, at an equal skill level, it would be 33% less, probably. On the other hand, Dragon's Breath does the most damage possible. That's the 1 to 25, I believe, is the highest range you'll ever get. The thing is, because it's an AoE, you have to be a little bit careful, and it costs... I think in Might Magic 6 it used to cost like 150 or something, so it's actually pretty cheap comparatively. Shrapnel, similarly, will be, say, level 10 would be 10 to 60 each, and depending on how many of them you could hit per shot. Armageddon will be about 60 damage, give or take, and you can cast it 4 times. That would be 240 damage. The thing is, remember those fire elementals, the fire lords had like 880 HP, so you'd have to rest 4 times to kill them, and I think the day would reset. I don't know if you could even kill them with Armageddon. You need to kill lower HP monsters, basically. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good spells, right? Water doesn't have a lot of high damage. This is as good as it gets, but fire, yeah, it's good. I do think Earth is a good competitor, especially with Death Blossom and Rock Blast. Those are really powerful spells. Death Blossom is about as good as Starburst, and Starburst is a Grandmaster air spell. This is just about as good as that, so that's pretty awesome. Speaking of which, there's Starburst.
Knowledge.
I was hoping we could find Implosion, but we didn't get it this time around. I think that's all we're missing. We're actually missing 3 spells here from air. Spark, Shield, Lightning Bolt. Implosion is like a upgraded Lightning Bolt, basically, and then Starburst is basically just Meteor Shower.
Of magical knowledge.
We may not have ever picked up Fly. Right, we never picked up Fly because we didn't really need it for anything.
Magical knowledge.
So now, you know, Christina, you've grown wings. Occasionally wings. It's the same thing. At Grandmaster, it's nice because you've got no spell point drain. But, you know, Schminchkin's got exactly the same spell. So we're just missing Implosion and Starburst. Just the only spell we can learn is Implosion. That's fine. Alright, I think that's it for now. I will be doing some potion brewing. Let me just show you what happens, basically, here. You mix 2 together, you get a secondary. You mix that with something else, you get a layered potion. You mix that with something else, and maybe it explodes, or something else happens.
Shall we mix another? Shall we mix another?
We made it to magic. Oh, that actually was a downgrade.
Perfect.
There's your layered potion.
Perfect.
Seems like it's easy to waste them.
Perfect. Shall we mix another?
That did nothing.
Perfect. That's no good.
So the point is, there's kind of
Shall we
patterns
mix
you'll learn.
another? Shall we mix another?
There we go. No, that's Catalyst. That's a waste.
Perfect.
I was hoping
Shall
I could
we
get
mix
1
another?
white potion somehow here.
Shall we mix an perfect?
Randomly.
Perfect.
No, that's the same as those.
Perfect. Shall we mix
There we go. We
another?
got 1 white potion. So we got a Noxious Potion by combining layered potions with other stuff. And now, if we're really lucky, mixing with one of these will turn it into a black potion. I think it's white plus layered, though.
Perfect.
So maybe.
Shall we mix
No,
another?
that was a downgrade. So
Perfect.
I will probably be following
Shall
a
we
guide
mix another?
because this
Shall
is
we
dumb.
mix another? Shall we mix another?
You know,
Perfect.
How many
Perfect. That's no good.
how many reagents would you go through before you randomly stumbled across the right one? You do keep your recipes, so eventually you'll learn them all and they'll be written down. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, which is why we waited until this far into the game to learn Grandmaster Alchemy. Anyway, more importantly, I'm going to go look up what's going on with the main quest, and hopefully I'll figure that out for you guys next episode. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. We are getting pretty close to the end of the game, so see you next time.